Hi. I'm here. Hi. I was not entirely prepared, apparently. As a heads up, I'm still eating lunch. I didn't wake up as early as I was hoping to. But yeah, it's, another reaction stream. I have something else planned, because this isn't gonna be very long. I'll talk about that after. But hi, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a good day. I don't really have much to say at the moment, so I should probably just get started, huh? I was hoping to actually react more live, but oops, I woke up late. This is gonna be a low energy stream, I can already tell that. Maybe I'll pick up later on, who knows. Alright, first things first, I need to see if it's capturing the right window. It is, cool. But hello, we are ready to go. As ready as I can be on this slightly eepy day, for me apparently. So yeah, there was a state of play today. I wanted to react to it because I'm curious about some of the things shown. Mind you, I've been spoiled on a hell of a lot of this state of play going into it, because I was not really trying as hard as I should have been to be avoiding spoilers. But yeah, I'll give my reactions. I think I'll have opinions on this one. Whether they'll be positive opinions, we'll have to wait and find out. PlayStation doesn't like chop their streams up to get rid of like the waiting room before, so it's like you just have to kind of move forward. I think they do eventually, but it often takes them longer. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. And you can let me know about audio and stuff like that. Cause I don't know how loud this is gonna be. Yeah, I almost said a stay station. A PlayStation State of Play. I assume this is Saros, right? Because this was announced to be a part of the event going into it. This is just completely a hunch.
Sun dies. Time stretches and tears.
Uh-huh. That definitely feels like a game by the studio, because they have time loops. Again, this feels loud to me, and I don't know how it's coming through on the actual feed.
Signal corrupted. Approximating.
Yeah, this is like an Returnal AF. I say as I've never actually played Returnal.
Confirmed.
Returnal is one of those games I was always kind of interested in, and then never actually played.
How's it going? I'm Gregory Loudon, creative director at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5.
Saros, okay.
Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action and tells the emotional and haunting story of Arjun Devraj's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa.
It also occurs to me that between Animal Crossing and Nintendogs, this might be the first time the 16:9 layout is getting used, actually. So yeah, I did redesign my layout slightly. The game screen is a little bit bigger. It's still slightly below 1600 by 900, so it's not quite 900p, but it is closer. Previously it was like 855p, now it's 891p, so it is a small increase there.
By absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power.
I'll be real, events like this always fall apart a little because of bit rates. Like, this game probably looks better, and look, this game probably looks really good in person. It looks like ass on a live stream, because there's so many particle effects everywhere. It just looks like a mess. Just because of like the environment details blending in with everything else happening. It's just kind of an unfortunate problem of doing live streamed events through YouTube bitrates. There's been a lot of discussion about Mario Galaxy, for example, where like the direct feed screenshots of the game look better than the actual like footage we've seen, because a lot of the footage is not visible given how bad YouTube's compression is. So, and because Nintendo's only focusing on the Switch 1 version for some ungodly reason, all the footage we've seen of Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 so far is the Switch 1 version, not Switch 2. So it's like once we start seeing like 4K footage, I think the game will be looking a lot cleaner. But yeah, there was a lot of concern about Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 because the textures look kind of muddy in the trailers, but again, in the actual screenshots, they look fine. It's really weird, and it's fascinating how bad like YouTube's compression still is.
Second chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the.
So like I've actually never played Returnal. It was always a game that looked interesting to me, but I never got around to myself.
Always come back stronger.
I assume that's new. Again, this is one of those things that this is neat, but also I have no frame of reference because I have not played Returnal. It's a very different aesthetic compared to Returnal. Kind of like they're evolving on the gameplay, but just doing something completely different with it. Oh, that's unnerving.
The sun is forever.
We hope you loved that first look at gameplay. We're looking forward to revealing more on our mysterious and moving story and our amazing ensemble cast of NPCs in the coming months.
When's it coming out?
Next year is when you'll be able to play Saros on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Thanks for watching.
A lot of PS5 Pro enhanced games have been kind of bad. It's kind of interesting. I don't know, I think first party results have been better, as you always get. But like almost every game with like PS5 Pro support runs like really badly. Image quality is constantly breaking down because of the upscaler. And a lot of times the frame rates are like not worth the resolution increase. For just muddier visuals and worse frame rate. Though it's technically like 4K, so it's technically better, but in a lot of ways it's just like, that doesn't seem like it's worth the trade-off. So yeah, kind of a roguelike kind of thing, if I'm understanding correctly. Maybe, oh, March 20. Maybe I should play, Returnal at some point. I don't know if it'd be a streamed kind of game, but I'd be interested. I've always heard really good things about it. What is this?
Want to deploy her? You cannot be serious.
Oh, is this Disco Elysium?
She's been shelved for
I was seeing
5
discussion
years.
about this game.
Parties marked her as a failure.
Because there's a whole thing about the actual publisher, like, taking the IP from the original owners to the point where the original owners were like, yeah, just pirate the game, don't support them. So if there's like Disco Elysium 2 or something, I have words because of them not really deserving to be, like, highlighted, I guess. Because of them just, you know, yes, basically stealing the IP, to my understanding. So, yeah, the irony of a game that's like with the themes that Disco Elysium has, and then, oh yeah, corporation takes their IP from the developers. Like, oh, that's ironic. And then churning out like a ton of spin-offs and sequels and stuff. It's like,
everything that could go wrong already has.
it just kind of feels like, wow, there's a level of tone deafness with this. Again, I assume, yeah, because it's like ZAUM. I don't know how it's pronounced, but yeah, they're the publisher that I'm pretty sure had that issue. That's a plane. Is this Microsoft Flight Sim or something? It's like, I don't know what this could be other than that. Yeah, even before the event, I was like, yeah, don't support the studio's game because of them just screwing over the Disco Elysium owners. So yeah, again, it's like having it show up in the showcase is like, that's a choice. Yeah, it's like, this is probably Microsoft Flight Sim, right? Because I got no other idea of what this could be. The plane says XB1 on it, so I'm assuming it's Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah. I mean, it's probably a big deal from the perspective of, oh look, Xbox is putting a big game on PS5, but also it's like... I don't even see the appeal of this game other than just the sort of like, oh, I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess, VR, but like... the experience of flying around.
I got 2. East side.
I don't know what this is. This is probably Call of Duty or something. I'm just gonna like
Execute.
dissociate probably.
2.
There was one rumor going into this event that I'm very interested in. Oh, it's Battlefield.
The world as it's commonly known has crumbled. Alliances that held since the end of World War II.
Oh, this trailer feels loud. This event feels loud. I'm gonna turn that down ever so slightly, because, yeah, it feels loud to me.
Strategic rock in the history of warfare. Want to help our friends take back this rock? You're playing a game, no doubt about it.
But yeah, I'm not really interested in Xbox games at the moment, to be honest. It's like I had a feeling I'd be complaining a lot more in this showcase, just for non-gameplay related reasons, but just like things surrounding gaming. It's kind of my big issue with gaming at the moment, is just a lot of things that are complicated around it. Like, I've never been to Call of Duty or Battlefield. I played one because it was free, and that was basically it.
We don't know how high it goes.
Trying to start a war with the CIA?
That is not the fucking question!
This is it. I know what I gotta do.
Like, there's a rumor of Resident Evil 9 showing up with this, and I feel like I've seen nothing about Resident Evil 9.
I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. Sean and I are back to share news and release dates for games coming to PS5.
But first, thanks to EA and Battlefield Studios for that new look at the single-player campaign for Battlefield 6. It launches October 10th on PS5.
Now, let's celebrate one of my favorite games of all time, which is marking its 25th anniversary.
Oh, I saw this too, I'm pretty sure.
Deus Ex Returns. This PS5 remaster is a collaboration between Eidos Montreal
Why does it look
and
worse?
Aspyr, the studio behind remastered classics like Tomb Raider and Soul Reaver.
On its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
You play
Like-
as JC Denton,
Don't tell me you're going to wear those.
an augmented operative working to uncover the truth.
Like, I mean, objectively
This version
speaking,
adds advanced visuals, overhauled controls,
I
and
think the
support
game
for
looks
key PS5
better
features like
in
haptic
some ways, but the character models, like the glossiness of the character models, is giving Grand Theft Auto Trilogy,
No two playthroughs,
which was a very
same.
disastrous re-release.
Deus Ex Remastered
It's also
arrives on
Aspyr,
PS5
so,
early next year.
Typically Aspyr does better with the actual, like, main IPs from that company.
Everyone's entitled to one good scare.
Oh.
Death comes to Haddonfield in Halloween the Game.
I swear this already existed, but I think I'm confusing it with, like,
Team at Ilfana
Friday the
invites players to
13th.
an asymmetrical horror sandbox where you can play as a civilian.
This is just Friday the
survivor or Michael
13th,
Myers
but
himself.
Halloween.
In each game, it's up to you as survivors to
Which is
save
also
the
just
hapless townsfolk
basically,
or to hunt
what's
them
it called?
down
Death
as
by
Michael
Daylight.
Myers. He possesses unique abilities like shape jump, allowing him to move around the map unseen and pop out where you'd least
It's like, I thought he was already in Death by Daylight. Maybe I'm wrong.
Playing as a civilian, it's up to you to lead.
It's like, yeah, I don't know anything about these movies apparently, because I don't really do, like, horror. The only horror I kind of engage with is,
inevitably cross paths with the unstoppable Michael Myers.
Resident Evil, and even that's only, like, specific games.
When Halloween the Game launches on September 8th, 2026.
Two big announcements from 11th Hour Games. First, their hit action RPG Last Epoch is in development for a PS5.
I think a friend plays this. I don't remember how she felt about it. I could have sworn she had issues with it, but I don't remember for sure if they ever smoothed that out.
Taking down gods and toppling cursed empires to save the world from its ruined future.
I mean, it's cool. I just always worry about how these games would play when they're very much built for a keyboard.
Second announcement.
Uh-huh.
Last Epoch's first major expansion, Orobis.
Guess that's cool.
At the same time as the upcoming PS5 release. The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is an open-world RPG based on the beloved Japanese series, offering a vast single-player campaign and multiplayer areas where cooperation and exploration go hand in hand. Follow in the footsteps of Tristan, the Prince of Britannia, and play an original story you can experience only in the game.
I think I'm confusing two different series.
Go fishing. Cook your own meals. Mine resources and craft new items as you explore Britannia on your own. Or step beyond the open world to tackle dungeons with a team of up to 4 other players. In a multiverse that transcends time and
Interesting.
space,
I've never seen this anime actually.
join forces with beloved characters from the series to embark on a grand adventure. Venture out alone or with friends when the Seven
Interesting
Deadly
art
Sins
style.
Origin arrives on
I'm not quite
January
sure
28th.
what reminds me of, but it reminds me of something. It could be something from the same author for all I know.
Characters finally meet in Sonic Racing Cross.
I've seen this already in passing because of course I did.
Mega Man and his trusty vehicle, the Rush Roadster, join the
That's
lineup as
cute.
part of the Mega Man DLC.
This
pack
sort of
that arrives
leaked because the
early next
physical
year.
copies of the game that got released early
Alone.
had a slip inside of it that advertised the season pass, and they mentioned Mega Man, but as a franchise, so it didn't specify what Mega Man.
Wily's castle from the Mega Man series. Familiar sights and sounds will take players back to some of Mega Man.
Oh hey, Yellow Devil. They always have to have the Yellow Devil.
The Mega Man DLC pack
I mean,
comes
that's
to PS5
cool,
next year.
but also the game is like
Pass and Digital Deluxe Edition.
absurdly expensive to the point where I still don't know if I want to play it right now. I'd probably get the PC version, but like, I might wait for Black Friday, see if it goes down at all.
2 announcements from Koei Tecmo Games, including a release date for Neo 3.
Okay, they're just gonna spoil that apparently.
It is I who will be Shogun. Kurimatsu, why? You'll never understand what it means!
I forgot that Neo 3 existed, I'm gonna be real.
I am Himiko. On my honor as queen, I shall defeat Hiroko.
My timeless friend, I trust you. Nothing will stop me from becoming Shogun.
So long as this dark radiance exists, my fights will continue.
The only Neo-ish game I was interested in was Stranger Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. I'm just not really into Neo-like, so, which is almost different than a Souls-like, it's not even the same thing. I feel like the two get conflated a lot, but they're not the same.
You wish to become Shogun that badly?
Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes a Shogun anyway? Takachio! Strength and superiority are what make a Shogun, and I have...
I don't know how to feel about the editing on this trailer with all the, like, the flashing of text. It's so brief I can barely read the subtitles of what they're saying. That's, hey, 26/26, that's a good release date. This February is fascinating because it's like every February of I'm gonna not release something in holiday season so it is actually able to do well, and then everyone has that mentality, so like 7 games are coming out in February. Why is this event so loud? I turned the volume down and it still feels loud. Dynasty Warriors. I mean, it's pretty, I guess, but it's kind of interesting remaking this game. It's like, wow, that game looks worse than I would have expected for like PS2. I don't know why they're saying remastered. Come up with consistent terminology, for the love of God. No one can decide what's a remake and what's a remaster anymore, and it's infuriating just a little bit.
Another world snuffed from existence.
Uh-huh. Oh, I think I saw something about this too. Yeah, Bandai Namco.
Our focus, our true objective, is to save this world.
I know that voice actress from something. I don't know what exactly, but I definitely think she sounded familiar.
The tampering with history is strictly forbidden.
Yeah, a lot of the voices actually sound familiar. I think this is Code Vein, right? This is also kind of a Souls-like. Again, this is what I was complaining about last time, ironically before like 4 farming games showed up. But it's funny to me how like every major event nowadays has the same problem of genre overload, and no one complains as much when it happens to farming game. Everyone complains more when it happens with farming games than like every other game, but it's like Souls-likes and Neo kind of is in that camp loosely. But it's like Souls-likes are such a prominent like genre now that like most events have multiple Souls-likes, but people don't complain nearly as much as with farming sims because it's like cool and edgy and it makes it more acceptable for some reason. At least that's kind of my take on it. I never played the first one past the demo. I like the character creator. Are they gonna do anything new, or is this just gonna be like a, hey, it's coming out next week?
By the game's director, followed by news from other special guests who are joining us just as Tokyo Game Show kicks off in Japan.
I was gonna say, I don't think they'll have Matsuno on. It'd be funny to have like Matsuno on the set and just have him go off. I mean, I'm excited about this. I just wish stuff with Switch 2 wasn't such a nightmare. Because it's like, certain games have an upgrade path, other games don't. It's just really annoying. It's like, make it make sense. But like, Dragon Quest 3 got a free update to give it like a 60 FPS mode. But for Dragon Quest 1 and 2, you have to basically buy the Switch 2 version. There's no upgrade path. So like, if you buy the Switch 1 version, you are stuck with the Switch 1 feature set. It's like, why? It's like, Square Enix is making this extraordinarily complicated for some reason. I wouldn't be surprised if like Sega rolls out like Persona 5 Royal Switch 2 edition, but then you have to pay another $50 for it, and it'll be a game key card. It's like, it's so frustrating how companies have been handling like upgrade paths, and this is not new to Switch 2. This has been a problem since PS4 and PS5. What am I looking at? Oh, interesting. Grasshopper. This is a lot to take in. It's at Grasshoppers doing this, right? I think that was the most surprising thing about this. Yeah, because that's like Suda 51's company, if I'm not mistaken. Let It Die is a free-to-play hack-and-slash video game published by Gung Ho Online Interactive. I think I played this extremely briefly, but never really delved into it that much. So this is like a new thing? PlayStation Plus and Internet required for online. Oh, so it's a paid game. Interesting. I don't know if that was previously announced, because I don't follow that series. Shueisha. I have no idea what this could be. I don't even think I saw what this is, and I already forgot what this is. It's pretty. Like, the vibe is nice, if it is the style for the gameplay as well. I think I saw one screenshot of this game on, like, Blue Sky, and it was like... Oh, in a very small screenshot, it's like, what is this game? Almost thought it could be like a Square Enix thing, but it is not. I mean, it looks cool. Okay, this is very cool, actually. That's spotted. I mean, that's ChronoScript The Endless End. I mean, that looks cool. The concept is very neat, having, like, it playing out through a book. I don't know what they've done, though.
デスクワークスディレクターの藤井智です。集英社ゲームズプロデューサーの山本です。完全新作クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンド世界初公開映像いかがでしたでしょうか。本作は洋館を訪れた編集者が終わらない物語が描かれた原稿用紙にとらわれてしまい、そこから脱出をするという探索型 2D アクションアドベンチャーゲームとなります。手書きのペン画というアートスタイルをベースに奥の深いダークファンタジーとして皆さんにお届けできる予定です。終わらない物語がテーマですが、開発はしっかりと。
So yeah, there've been a few games. I'm just looking through because I was curious.
2026年発売予定です。
Legend of Right. Oh, speaking of Right, that's something to go over after. I might go over some other trailers too, just because there's definitely some stuff that's like, oh, that's neat, and I kind of want to show that as well.
Citizens of Pywell. Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall be written.
What is this? And why do I feel like I should look away? Oh, it's the Black Desert Online studio. They had a game that was in development, and I think it was meant as like a single player thingy.
The time has come to do what we believe.
So like, I assume that's that. I think it was like Crimson Desert or something. I think I saw something about that being in this event, so that would make sense.
And let your heart speak without fear.
In the end, all will come together as one. We fight for the future of all. Sound the horn of our final battle.
Okay, but like,
Fight! Fight for Pywell!
is this gameplay? Is this like just fancy B-roll? Like, what is this? Is this a cutscene? I can't tell. A lot of games have this problem nowadays where it's like, I can't tell how this game plays just by looking at it. There's a game that was like Phantom Blade Zero or something. And like, it took until seeing actual in-game footage with a HUD for me to be able to process this game. That's also kind of how I feel about like the new Onimusha to some degree. The same day as something else at this event. I forgot what was coming out March 20, if I'm being real. Okay, so I'm moving on to first party. Oh, that's a speaker. But why though? Wait, why did they say wireless if it clearly was plugging into something? it's like Sony's making fancy speakers. That's the take. I don't know how much of the music in this event is gonna be VOD safe even. A lot of this VOD could be muted for all I know. So I got no idea. Built-in mic, oh. But like, what's the point of this is I guess my question. Oh yeah, they're doing this like PlayStation Link system. The fight stick they're doing also uses PlayStation Link. Wait, that was USB-C. How does that plug into the old style? Wait, that has a USB-C. Never mind. Oh, to be like portable to use with like... But like, how portable is it if you're looking on speakers? Oh, those are the chargers. That makes sense, I guess. I just don't know why we need to spend 2 minutes of this talking about the speakers. Maybe I'm weird.
Hi everyone, I'm Brett Elston.
And I'm Kristen Zatani.
That was your first look at the Pulse Elevate wireless speakers, which bring the PlayStation audio and chat experience to your desktop with planar magnetic drivers and PlayStation Link wireless technology. Visit PlayStation blog for even more details.
Now, let's check in on what's next for PlayStation Plus. Up first is
PlayStation Plus.
Games lineup. The creepy and captivating Alan Wake 2 arrives.
I mean, that's a big get. That's a very expensive video game. The physical copy comes with the first game, so part of me is like, maybe I should just get the first game physical, or both games. And then classic. Oh. The problem is...
The Last of Us Day is this Friday, September 26th. As part of
I forgot that was a thing.
Annual celebration of this beloved series, we are thrilled to confirm the addition of The Last of Us Part 2 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog. We don't let anybody stop us.
Uh-huh.
Come out and fight! For PS5 members, this includes The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered.
Huh.
The definitive way to experience
Sometimes they do screw that up, to be fair. Because sometimes they're like, oh, well, if it's the base version, and then you can't upgrade it to the remastered. I think Ghost of Tsushima might have had that issue. Like Days Gone, maybe? I don't remember. Oh, hey, Tekken 3. Is Tekken 1 and 2 on the service? And I don't think Soul Calibur 2 is on the service, but part of me wants...
Another all-time classic from the PS2.
Wow, that looks crunchy. There was rumors of like Aspyr doing a remake of the Tomb Raider modern trilogy. So part of me is like, oh, well, I guess if it's just getting dropped on there and they're doing Deus Ex, then we're not getting an Anniversary Collection. That was a car. Gran Turismo.
皆さんにすごく素敵なアップデートをお伝えできることを大変嬉しく思います。この2025年の6月に
That's a lot of copies of Gran Turismo. I don't know why that feels so surprising to me. It just doesn't feel like a series that would be as big as that.
1億本です。この1億本を超えるってすごい。
Yeah, it kind of blows my mind too.
この1億本を超えたことを記念して。
I swear Gran Turismo 7 is a game that came out and like I heard nothing good about it because of like live service model basically. Like I have no opinion of this game because I swear I've seen so little on it. Credits paid are via game progression required to purchase vehicles. Oh, so they have to use in-game currency or something, or like pay real money. Hi, Eden, welcome on in. I'll be real, you have not missed much. We are almost at the end of this event. We are 25 minutes in, and I swear there's been nothing interesting for me. Again, maybe I'm just a Nintendo shell at this point, but like, damn, this feels like a dry event. That's a D-pad. Oh, is this a new controller? Yeah. Hey, it's a fun thing, there's rumors of like a new God of War being announced today. So apparently we're just getting a controller, and that's it. It's like, wow, that kind of sucks ass, not gonna lie. Okay, so moving on to first party, whatever the hell that entails.
Been fighting
Oh, this is Wolverine, isn't it? I'm gonna, like, probably just look away anyway from lunch. Hey, it's a gore warning. It's okay if I'm a Nintendo girly. Depends on who you ask on the parts of the internet.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me.
Uh-huh.
But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go.
So the funny thing about this is this game was like illegally obtained through a ransomware attack. Like early builds of the game. And people were like being super judgy, like, wow, this game looks awful. Like, this game looks like ass. It's like, y'all, it's a previous build. What are you talking about?
Just not for me.
I mean, like, the interesting thing is, having seen some of the leaked footage, there's definitely stuff I... Oh, hi, Mystique. Like, a lot of the early, like, leak builds showed the other costume, like the brown and yellow, instead of yellow and blue. Oh, hi! You're just going straight into Sentinels, okay. Interesting. And hey, is that it? Is that the entire event, or is there anything after?
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
The answer is yes.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage.
Just like me, for real, for real.
He could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine. That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of
my
the
body hurts.
of my life, one of the biggest
So I've talked about this before, I'm pretty sure. But one thing I experience sometimes is phantom pain.
Staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And so like my face hurts watching this trailer.
How do we want to put our own spin?
This is genuinely something I'm experiencing right now.
The fans are going to be excited about.
Yeah, so needless to say, I don't think I'll be able to play this game. However, in the... Again, I don't know how much I want to talk about this. Like, if there is like accessibility to this, I will be more interested, to be honest.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness.
So for example,
there's a shot where Logan is sliding down that
if
rooftop and you can see the breath of Lowtown.
There is like a gore toggle, because sometimes games do that. I might still play it.
Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine.
It's like, yeah, I really wish they'd stop showing that scene. Not gonna lie.
Is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claw.
Yeah, it's like, why do they keep showing this? It's like, please stop showing that.
Taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
It's like, this is the 7th time they've shown in this trailer, it feels like.
like him, making it feel different to
Like I'm looking at the chat, by the way, so hi. Hello. Because I'm only seeing the trailer in my periphery right now.
I got to try. It was just visceral, immediate, and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this
Like, there's a reason my VTuber is looking away right now.
We're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has a sense of
I don't agree with it not looking like the past games. It is character with colored background to their main color, which is the same as Spider-Man and Miles Morales.
the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation.
Something else I do want to mention is it's fascinating how with like this Marvel thing, how it's like they very much like to leave Disney out of it, which is probably a good thing given the past week for them. But it is a thing of like, hey, look at this cool Marvel thing. Just ignore all the stuff Disney did last week.
Everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
I mean, it looks like, as a game, judging objectively, it seems like a really good game. However, I don't know how it's going to pan out in terms of reception, because... Oh, they're going to show it again, aren't they? Because we have B-roll now. Again, all the people who are like, oh my god, we're gonna get a new God of War for the anniversary, and all we got is a controller. Like, for real? It's like a Halloween game that's just Death by Daylight. There's Dynasty Warriors, there's Neo, there's Mega Man and Sonic Racing. That's like probably the most interesting thing to me, but that's like not really high praise. There's Microsoft Flight Sim, which is again a case of like acknowledging Microsoft right now is very difficult. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Damn. Yeah, this is everything they showed of like games, I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, there's gotta be more. I don't see Deus Ex on here. There it is. So there's the second page. But yeah, like the Deus Ex remaster kind of doesn't look good in my opinion. It looks very glossy. So I'm just gonna go over to PlayStation's account. Just like, wow, they spent 5 minutes. That felt so long, much longer than 5 minutes, I'm gonna be real. But yeah. So everything from Saros onwards was what was announced. This is by the, so it's like Saros looks neat, but I haven't played Returnal. Zero Parades, this is the studio that did, the publisher that did Disco Elysium, and it took the IP from the creators, I'm pretty sure, so that's a no. Microsoft Flight Sim is a no, because Microsoft. Battlefield's a no, because I don't like military games. Deus Ex is fascinating, because like, it just looks bad, in my opinion. Like, it just kind of looks bad. Like, this is what the original looks like, and then they just smooth it out, and it's like, I almost feel like it's worse. Like, I don't know if I'm just losing my mind or not. But it's like, I almost feel like it's better to not make it this clean. Like, the before and after of this, you missed this trailer, it looks ugly. Yeah, my first knee-jerk reaction was, this is just Grand Theft Auto Trilogy again. Like, this is obviously low poly, however, this just looks uncanny and weird.
And we will be crowned its kings.
So yeah, it's like, I'd rather just play the original Deus Ex, probably, because like, it just does not look good. Also, it's Aspire, meaning it'll probably crash 50 times, and we'll just have a frame rate of like 40 FPS, because Aspire does not do good work. Aspire, yeah, they do Star Wars ports, they did the Jedi games, they did, Jedi, what were they called? Dark Forces? No, Dark Forces was Night Dive. The one after Jedi Knight. That's what I was thinking of. Jedi Knight 2 and 3, which run like ass. Battlefront, which is still kind of not great, because the Battlefront collection is still kind of glitchy. They did like 4 patches and it's still not enough. Now they kind of just abandoned it. They were originally going to remake Knights of the Old Republic. Fun thing, they did remasters of KOTOR 1 and 2. They promised to have the cut content in KOTOR 2 and then realized, oh shit, we actually can't implement that. Oops, sorry. So like, I don't really trust Aspire with anything. And yeah, and then they did a pitch of KOTOR 1 remake, and supposedly it was so bad that Embracer, who I don't even know who owns Aspire, because Embracer kind of split in half or something, but like, their higher ups basically were like, no, your concept sucks, and then gave it to Saber, which is the company that does like the Crysis remasters. Company that can't make games continues to be asked to make games. It's like, is Aspire better or worse than Forever Entertainment at this point? That is my question. I don't know what my recommendations are, don't worry about that. There's a Halloween game. Again, this is just a Friday the 13th game, which is also basically just Dead by Daylight again. Sorry, we can bring Teto back since I'm pointing at things. Hi, Teto should be on screen now. Last Epoch, again, I know someone who played, I don't know if she still plays this game, actually, or just like went back to Path of Exile at this point, I don't remember. Yeah, Delphine, I think, tried this game for a bit. Some Deadly Sins, neat, I guess. Neo 3, wow, there's a lot of Souls likes. Neo 3 and Code Vein 2 back to back on this list is like, oh, that, again, when you have multiple farming games in the Direct, people lose their minds, but multiple Souls likes in the Direct, it's all good. And again, I complain about this a lot with these events. Dynasty Warriors 3, cool, I guess. Let It Die, cool, whatever. Chrono Script looks cool. This is like genuinely the coolest thing out of the showcase, probably. I'm just jumping ahead here. Like, this game looks cool. I'm still eating lunch, by the way. Like, there's a point where the page falls and the character's still on the page. Yeah, here, it's like, they're still on the page as it's falling. It's like, this looks cool. Also, Matt spotted. That'll be relevant in a moment, probably. Crimson Desert is the Black Desert Online devs. That's neat. They spent 1.5 minutes on speakers. Like, why? It's like, oh, Last of Us 2. Whoop-de-doo. Why is Mega Man up here? Because that was in this way earlier. God of War, again, there was rumors of a new God of War being announced today, so there just being a controller here is like, ow. Yeah, and then we'll like 6.5 minutes on Wolverine. That felt so much longer as someone with little gore tolerance, so that was fun. Let's say this not at a garbage bitrate. It still doesn't look great at this bitrate, not gonna lie. I mean, the game's out, technically, because of the early access period. Hold up. Back up for a moment. It's like Shadow's just here. That's like Shadow jump scared for a moment. Excited for Wolverine, but you have a Marvel hyperfixation. That's true. I just, again, don't have great gore tolerance. That was a very gory trailer. By the way, Protoman is writing the Blue Star, which is currently available if you sign up for a Sega account, but otherwise will be like $2 apparently. I mean, this is cool. Okay, the actual coolest thing about this, not gonna lie. Bloody but not as gory. Yeah, more... there is dismemberment, for sure. But, like, as long as we don't hit, like, Last of Us, like, let's show people's internal organs level. Though, to be fair with Wolverine, because there's probably going to be a damage... If there's a damage system, like in the old 360 game, they could actually show a lot of Wolverine's internals as he takes damage. But as I was gonna say, it's like Proto Man is like the coolest part about this, because like Mega Man makes sense, but I didn't think we were also going to get Proto Man. Like that was genuinely like probably the part that was the coolest about this reveal. So yeah, hey, I complained a decent amount during the Nintendo Direct because God, everything is expensive. But I can't tell if I'm just biased, but I think this event was worse for me personally. Like, there was very little for me at this event. Yeah, probably just this, and then Sonic, I guess, but I was already interested in Sonic. Look at all this cool shit that happened immediately before. Cause, yeah, Capcom did a TGS stream, so we got a bunch of Capcom trailers. So it's like... I've never played a Star Force, I'm gonna be real. I have no clue what these games even are. Okay, that's every... Oh wow, that's a lot. Battle Network for 3D. Interesting. Look at this tiny ass DS screen up here. I assume they'll let you move that around. This is just one step from Eden, I'm just realizing. It should be the other way around, actually. One step from Eden is Mega Man Battle Network, but still, my brain just immediately saw that grid and it's like, wait a minute. I've seen this before. I mean, this looks cool, I say, as I need to play more Mega Man. The sprite smoothing looks pretty good for the 3D parts. Okay, but like... what's left? Are we gonna get Mega Man, like, Battle and Chase and Mega Man Soccer before we get Legends now? Because they're running out of Mega Man games to remake, so it's like, they've gotta do Legends, right? Please show side by side? What? Hold up. Oh, okay, it's like a bilinear filter. I don't really like bilinear filters, not gonna lie. They just kind of make everything look smeary. It's just like this here just looks kind of like really wobbly in a way that just doesn't look as clean. So yeah, personally a fan of no resolution filter. But yeah, at a quick glance when they did the pan, it's like these are the same picture. Uh-huh. Now, Legends and a bunch of side games. It's like they're running out of stuff to do. It's like... they're gonna have to do like a Mega Man The Rest collection at some point. Oh, Mega Man Base. That's a weird omission. It's like, why haven't we gotten anything from Mega Man Base? Because like an actual like English translation of the SNES version would actually be kind of cool. Not the horribly screen-crunched, the horribly screen-crunched, GBA version. This is also wild. We're getting an update for the Ace Attorney trilogy. Not something I expected to see in the year 2025. Not gonna lie. Hi. That was slightly uncanny. I'm not used to hearing Sam Riegel as Phoenix in connection to the original trilogy. Hell yeah. So basically, this is adding in a bunch of features that the later collections had. They're missing one feature, though, that is very cool, and I'm slightly bummed at its omission. If I'm understanding correctly. Oh yeah, the arrangement albums, that's cool. Yeah, I've seen that covered before, the jazz remix album. That's cute art. I kind of wish they would add back an original sprite option to this version, but that might be a tall ask given how these were compiled. So like, you can see the different sprites. My thought was, will they let you green screen them like in Apollo Justice? Because in the Apollo Justice trilogy, they let you like green screen them. I think it's Apollo Justice at least. One of them lets you green screen, and it's like, now that's what I'm talking about. That's like peak feature set right there. Finally adding in a chapter select, thank God. Sorely missing from this version as someone who was trying to catch up on this game a little bit. Separate English and voice settings. Story mode, that's interesting. Again, I can't tell if they're just using the second trilogy voices or if they're actually switching in the voices. Anyway, this is big Latin American and Brazilian Portuguese support. That's really good to see. Companies are finally starting to be better about that, thankfully. We're about to hit an ad break. I might like scroll around a little bit more. Mess around, check out some more of the trailers that were shown off recently. Like, I haven't looked at Street Fighter at all yet. But yeah, I need to actually step away for a second. Hello, I have returned. I'm probably not going to be live too much longer. This was just kind of like a chill thing. We'll go back to more regular. Actually, no, I might do a subathon next week, but like a very casual one. As a heads up. I haven't decided yet. I'm flaky like that. Some might even say Craigie. Anyway, hi. I have returned. I haven't looked at this yet, so I should probably go look at this now, huh? It's like I have Street Fighter 6. I'm not super jazzed for Season 3, to be honest, just because I don't really have affinity for any of these characters.
Research and Development Department. Grace Hill is nothing but a cover story.
I see, like, I don't even know how Sea Viper plays is the problem. I can't even tell you how, like, close she is to the original version. Or the previous version. Because I have no frame of reference for this character. I think she was, like, really busted in Street Fighter 4, but I actually don't even know if that's true, because I have so little knowledge on this game. I mean... So like, yeah, I have no affinity for this character inherently. I just thought it'd be fun to watch, just to see what this is like. I'm assuming she has a classic costume too. I'm just not super digging Street Fighter 6, unfortunately, which is kind of a bummer. Because, like, it's a very good and well-polished game, it's just like a lot of the elements don't really come together for me. Yeah, there's the classic outfit. So yeah, it's like, I mean, she looks fun. But also, like, DLC is expensive. Has a lot going on, and again, I have no clue if that's like how she used to play. I'm pretty sure it kind of is, but I don't know for sure. A little bit late, but subathon. Yeah, I thought about doing something very casual next Monday, because that'll be the last. Like, there's a big like thing at the end of a big thing at the end of September where you can give like 5 gift subs and a bonus one can be thrown in on behalf of like Valorant, as in the Riot game, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of people recommend saving September stuff for like the last little bit, but that's only Friday through the rest of September. So like, when am I streaming? So like Friday, I might stream on Friday, I might not, and then Monday. So that basically only leaves Monday. But my affiliate anniversary is also coming up soon. Also, hi Teto, welcome back. That's Sea Viper. I don't know what to say about her because it's like I don't have much affinity for. I've actually never played Street Fighter 4 beyond like a little dabbling, I think, in like a store demo of Street Fighter 4 3DS. Not even kidding. I have very little knowledge of this character beyond that. But yeah, it's like, I don't really know what else to talk about, not gonna lie. Again, maybe I'm biased, maybe I just have the Nintendo affinity to carry me through directs that are generally seen as kind of mid. However, I am of the opinion that, like, this State of Play did, like, nothing for me, basically. And again, it's like a case of, where the hell are they? Yeah, this game is like, these two back-to-back are like, wow, this is just a nightmare blunt rotation of corporations, basically. Well, wait, we can toss EA in there, too. No, to be fair, it's funny, because with Mass Effect, remember how EA got named the worst company in America because of the ending of Mass Effect 3? And it's like, then you look at all the stuff people are mad at Microsoft about, and it's like, how come they never win, like, worst company in America when they're doing a lot more than just making a bad video game ending? Anyway, that's a whole soapbox that I'm not super wanting to get into in too much depth, in all fairness. But yeah, I guess, you know, they did announce, like, oh, well, Tekken 3 and Soul Calibur 3 are coming out on this, so that's kind of neat, I guess. I kind of wish they would just do a Tekken collection, like, give it to Digital Eclipse, like, they're doing the Mortal Kombat collection, seem to be doing a good job with it. It's like, yeah, I would just kind of give it to them, personally. But yeah, it's like, this just did not do it for me, though I'm also not into, like, super gory games, usually. The problem with Wolverine is the phantom pain issue, because, like, it's not just like, oh, that's a lot of gore, but it's also like, my body is actively hurting trying to watch this trailer, to the point where it's like, I'm just gonna, like, look at the chat. So that's kind of more my issue with that, unfortunately. So Tokyo Game Show is kind of off to a weird start, because, like, Sega had 4 mystery games. The mystery games were Yakuza Kiwami 3, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut on PS5 and Xbox Series X and Steam, Yakuza Kiwami for PS5 and Xbox Series X, and Yakuza Kiwami 2 for PS5 and Series X. All of the mystery announcements from Sega are all just Yakuza remasters, and Yakuza Kiwami 3, which is actually new. So, like, wow, that was underwhelming. That was, like, there was so much hype for Sega having, like, 4 mystery games, and there were just 3 of them are just new versions of Kiwami and 0. It's like, I'm interested because, like, I don't own Kiwami 1 and 2. If they're doing a PS5 version that runs a higher frame rate and it's, like, a reasonable price, I'm seeing, like, $50 for both games and, like, the physical. Hell if I know if they'll both be on the disc. That's the other problem. But yeah, if it's the right price, I'll be like, I mean, I still need to finish 0, and everyone's telling me it's like, you do not need to play Director's Cut. Director's Cut actually makes it worse in some ways, so it's like, I'll just stick with my PS4 copy, I guess. Pragmata is a game where it's like, I almost feel like I'm intrigued by it, but I feel like I should see less of it at this point. Like, I almost feel like I don't want to see more of this, just because I want to leave some intrigue. Oh, that's the other thing, omissions. So again, I talked about the God of War thing, where it's like, oh, we might get a new God of War, and this was the only God of War. The other big rumor for the State of Play was Resident Evil Requiem, getting a big reveal at this event, and that didn't happen. And I don't know if Capcom has anything Resident Evil scheduled for this event, like, because like Tokyo Game Show, I don't think they had much about Requiem on there. So like I don't know what to make of what's happening with Resident Evil Requiem. You know, it doesn't help that I'm also eating lunch with these two these two trailers. And part of me is like, maybe I should just, you know, end the stream now and just finish my lunch. Maybe I should just do that. Because, like, I don't really have a whole lot else to say. Part of me almost wants to check out the Undertale Anniversary stuff. But, like... Half-woob. I should. Yeah, maybe we'll just raid Zon and call it here. I mean, given the reaction to one of the trailers, the raid message is going to be Rat Spotted, which is very fitting. That was very serendipitous. But yeah, maybe we'll check out the Undertale Anniversary stuff later, at some point. I don't know if it'll like go away, is my only fear. Yeah, we'll just call it here. I should not do this yet. Instead, I should do my outro. Hi, thank you for watching this very, like, short and anticlimactic stream, as I didn't really pop off for anything. I didn't really enjoy most of the things in this showcase, unfortunately. Yeah, there's all my links. Got a YouTube channel for, like, edited down streams, VOD channel for, like, mostly uncut minus ad breaks. Blue Sky for just random... I stopped posting my links on Blue Sky just because I kind of forgot. I don't get much engagement on Blue Sky to the point where I mostly just use it to repost fan art at this point. Or like political posting, which again is not the best to talk about in the stream. Ko-Fi for a tip jar. I took Throne off because I had such a bad experience. We're 2 for 2 for bad Throne experiences, so I took Throne off. For now, I might put it back later. But like, if you want to get me stuff, maybe it'd be better to just like donate for it, to be honest. Just because, like, yeah, didn't have a great time with Throne. They finally got back to me directly, like, a day after I'd gone and contacted Amazon directly about a refund. And like the day after, it had been like 10 days at that point. They were like, oh hey, here's the QR code for your refund. It's like, wow, I literally went to the trouble of literally going through Amazon directly because y'all flaked out. So yeah, not good experiences with Throne, which is interesting. Why are we getting a season 2 of this show? I just thought about that. Like, why the hell are we getting a season 2? But again, that's a whole ass topic. So yeah. So here's the interesting thing. Not gonna say names, but there are heavy rumors of classic Resident Evil characters showing up in Requiem at some point. But it was heavily rumored that they would be announced here. So that begs the question, are these rumors just not true at all? Or will we still see those characters at some point? So, I'm intrigued. I mean, Requiem is for the same reasons as Wolverine. Well, Requiem is probably not a game I will play myself, but I'm still intrigued in it. So, yeah, but again, in, like, the leaked dev builds through the ransomware attack, there were blood toggles. I don't know if that was just a developer thing, or if they're actually going to have, like, gore toggles in the actual full game. If there are gore toggles, I'll be back on board with this game, because I am intrigued by it. The other thing is, because of the ransomware attack, the story is out there. If you want to know the summary of the story, you can find it without too much trouble. So that's also interesting, because the story is polarizing, but it's also a case of, like, is it polarizing because it's bad, or is it polarizing because people are reading a 4chan leak of it, and, like, not seeing it for themselves? So that is the other, like, interesting consideration of, like, it might be better in execution versus just reading it, because there are a lot of stories that are kind of not good if you just read a synopsis. Anyway, we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid Zon, because of course we are. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Next stream will hopefully be Friday, and hopefully more like a full-length stream. Like 2 to 3 hours. But we'll see. Yeah. Go raid the rat. Zon is currently doing a donathon to try to get out of the state she is in. Would very much appreciate if you go support her. Read messages rat spotted. Yeah, we can add the yippee onto that. If y'all have it, of course. If you don't, that's all good too. The rat is moving, and I would appreciate y'all helping her move. But yeah, next stream will hopefully be Friday. We'll, again, probably raid into Zon again then. I might be on the stream periodically throughout the week as well. Yeah, I might be playing a subathon for next week. You heard it here first. More details on that in the future. And pending. I might just be like, nah, and not actually do it, but we'll see. I mean, if it's September, if you want to gift subs, I'm not gonna say no, of course. I'm not gonna stop you. Like, I'm not gonna like, oh no, don't give me money. But also, completely optional as always. No need to feel obligated. If you're gonna donate to someone, I'd actually prefer if you donate to Zon at the moment. To be blunt about it. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll be back before too long for more streams. So yeah, take care everybody.